Cancer, welcome. I am bringing you a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you had a lovely full moon in Aries. Not much else to really talk about other than that full moon energy. We're going to start shifting out of Libra season into Scorpio season soon in the next week. So just get ready for that shift in energy. Going to your oracle, I got a card for you from Ask Your Guides. What came through was Warrior Guides. This is a card about competition. It may be hard for you to see, but there are like two figures there with tug of rope. So you may be experiencing a time of conflict or competing ideas or points of view or perspective, even up to and including direct confrontation. So prepare to go the distance. Your warrior guides are there, and what they're guiding you to do is to strive for a win-win outcome. So think of the Six of Wands. That's what I see. Coming back from that competition or that battle with that wreath of peace, and where both sides get to feel somewhat validated and heard, and that's the answer. So your warrior guides are present. Interestingly enough, the next card from Energy Oracle came out in reverse. It is card 37, which is good because 3 and 7 is 10. That's about completion. But it's third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And what the third chakra talks about, solar plexus, that's our life force energy. That's our stamina. That's our sense of inner constitution where we feel firm and centered. So in reverse, it's telling you if you're feeling a little low in energy or not focused or lacking purpose or direction, that may be what's going on here. So center yourself and get very single-minded. So that should help you bring about a little bit of change in your energy shift, especially after a full moon in Aries, which is a lot of life force energy coming at you. So yeah, become more centered, more single-minded to harness that inner power. And then the last card from Gateway Oracle is Revealing Radiance. I love the pearl there. The card says, my light illuminates the world. But the essence of the card is if you've been feeling lackluster, right? Think of a lackluster pearl, one that doesn't gleam or radiate. Here we go. This is where you're feeling that lackluster energy. Know that there is a vibrant, shining light shimmering and radiating within you. So just be still, as it says, get centered, be still, and let that inner radiance reveal itself to you, and then own it. So I do feel like you may be going through a bit of a struggle or a challenge, possibly in your connection, could even be at home, under your roof, because it feels like whatever it is draining you as we speak, as we sit here and speak. It's draining you, and you're just being reminded to kind of just center yourself, let your inner constitution get balanced, let your inner radiance shine. So I like that message for you, Cancer. So let's go here, take a look what's coming through in your connection. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us by subscribing. And for those who've been watching for a while and haven't yet subscribed, I ask that you do join us. I appreciate that. That's one way you can support me. It doesn't cost you a thing. And it does help me get my message out to others, so I appreciate that. Okay, the tarot readings are offered from the perspective of the Divine Feminine. That doesn't, it just means that I'm trying to eliminate confusion. So it's fine if you're here as a masculine. It's fine if you're here as a Divine Feminine of another sign for watching for a Cancer. Just know that you may need to shift the energies around, and that's perfectly normal. The extended will be all from the perspective of the Divine Masculine. So they'll get their turn. 6 of Cups. I love it. Okay, so that's our present energy that we're working with. Here, this could be presenting a challenge. The King of Swords can be helping the situation. It can be the Divine Masculine, but it can also present a challenge. If it's a challenge, it's because this may be where the different points of view come in, right? This may be where There may be a power struggle or a dynamic of different perspectives with the King of Swords, who, by the way, swords on swords. All the kings have extra swords, all the queens have extra cups. So this is somebody who, once they see the situation the way they see the situation, it's very hard to get them off their position. They can also be kind of distant and aloof and not super warm and fuzzy. So there may be an issue there, but generally speaking, the King of Swords is high integrity, very bright, very much the strategist, always operating from honor and from standards that are high, that they're always, like, think about law enforcement, think about the judicial system, think about even the military, the people that take an oath or a pledge to something higher than themselves. That's the energy we get from the King of Swords. Four of Swords. Yes, you're healing underneath here. I definitely feel like this King of Swords figures into the situation. Can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'll just say that. Here, in the past, lessons learned. So what has happened in the past that you're bringing into this present situation could be something, could be about ego. There could be some definite karmic patterns, things that just kind of repeat that are a little more on the toxic side. Wow. What's crowning you here is this Page of Cups. So what crowns you is where the strength comes to sort of realize your desired outcome. Message of love or apology, some measure of sincerity here. It's either what you're looking for or what you're seeking to give. Future, Five of Swords. So you may have to contend with some sabotage. This can also be this energy right here, right? Tug of war, competition, a little bit of gaslighting. Sometimes it can be sabotage, feeling like you've been set up. Spirit's message to you: keep things balanced. Absolutely. Stay in this energy of balance in terms of what's tangible in the situation here. Cancer, this is what this is saying. It's like, be generous with your time, your energy, your spirit, your resources, and don't worry what the other side's doing. All that matters is that you're giving from your highest vibration possible, without being a doormat. The energy surrounding you, you may be unaware of. I think there's some heavy burden that's coming to an end here. Somebody is kind of figuring out, could be you, but I feel it's more like the divine masculine, this energy of, yeah, this is enough. We've taken this too far. Let's put this to bed. So I do feel like there's somebody who is in the process of wanting to bring some completion to something that's been stressful, burdensome, and presented a huge challenge. In the hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Cups. That can be about wish fulfillment. It can also be about complacency. And the potential outcome going forward is redemption, second chances, forgiveness, reunion, answering the call of the past life soulmate. I love it. Okay, so we have, just so you know what came out in the main spread, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Scorpio. If that speaks to you, great. Doesn't matter if it doesn't, though. Remember that. Six of Cups and this King of Swords. Page of Swords, Death, Hanged Man. So I sort of feel as if you feel here, Cancer, as if you're in a holding pattern. You're looking for information. You may kind of be scoping out what's going on with the King of Swords here to see if any transformation has taken, like anything, like are they ready to give up on that pattern? Because I'm seeing a pattern here and I'm seeing release over here. So when I look at this and somebody in that last final stage of where they, you know, they set themselves up, I don't feel that's coming from you. So I do feel on some level as though this is an energy that you're kind of willing to wait to see what transpires. So it feels like things are in a holding pattern. And it doesn't have to do with patience. It's more like you'll know it when you see it. So you're just kind of checking in. Four of Swords. Whoa, Queen of Swords. There's the Four of Wands. Okay. I do feel there was a bit of a confrontation here. That's why we have that card. So I'm so glad that this is all coming through. Because we're seeing the King and Queen of Swords. They've met their match. You've met yours. This is massive brain power, logic, reasoning, our thoughts, our perceptions, our communication. Remember, I said tug of war. I'm seeing the tug of war between the King and the Queen. And on some level, I think you're kind of healing from that. It's not from the, it's below. So it's sort of, you may have some questions that are remaining. There might be something more you have to say, but you're more in healing mode. This is a very sacred connection, a soul bond. And what you're wanting is this person's emotional availability. But it's below the below. So it's sort of, to me, it feels like the missing link is, where is this person's soft spot? Where is the entrance point for the emotion? Very interesting. Because you know what, Cancer, you are also excellent at hiding your emotions or not being able to express them or avoiding the conversations. This could be you too. Okay? King of Cups. So that's why I feel like you've met your match. And they have met theirs. In the past, the Devil. If you want to flip out, you got to flip the whole wave. Oh my God. It's Six of Cups again. Ooh. Cancer. Oh my gosh, Maron. So I feel like you definitely had a choice to make. I'm wondering, and I'm putting it out there to you, you can let me know in the comments if in the past you weren't sure if this was a twin or if it was a karmic partner. That maybe the dynamic was feeling so karmic that you were undecided, that you needed to make a choice here. We've got the Lovers, and underneath the Knight of Pentacles. I don't think you took any drastic action. I think that you've been sort of moving through it very deliberately. What do I like to say about the Knight of Pentacles? Proceeding with caution. So I'm kind of feeling like there might have been some patterns and some dynamic between you that had you asking yourself that question and needing to make a choice. Is this a twin or is this a karmic? I'm not sure. Wow. And that's normal. Actually, I want to normalize that for you. There are false twins. Clearly a false twin is a karmic partner. And they're sent to teach us lessons. So if things are still unfolding here, then I appreciate that you stayed in that Knight of Pentacles energy to kind of let it play itself out. I appreciate that you're healing here, but that you also have your sword is up. And you're saying, jury's still out and there's more information that I need, or that needs to be said between us. So this is either you keeping your emotions under wraps or you wanting to determine whether or not this King of Swords has a soft spot. Where are they emotionally? Are they even available? Page of Cups. Yeah, you're wanting, if you could get this moment of this message of love or apology, I feel it would calm yourself down. I think you're worried about it. You want the commitment, you want this new beginning, you want fresh energy here, you want a fresh start, something more hopeful, more optimistic, but it all hinges on this sincerity. So even if it isn't an apology, even if it's just something sincere, something emotional, something that lets you know where they stand from, the level of heart, not just their head. So I do feel like even though this Page of Cups is what crowns you. The anxiety may get the better of you because this is what you're trying to achieve outcome-wise. And you may feel like things aren't, like you're shaky. You're on shaky ground. And I am feeling that coming through in that third chakra reversed, right? The solar plexus energy, Archangel Shemuel reversed is saying you may have some instability in terms of where you're headed, that Nine of Swords, right? Like, where am I headed? What's my purpose? What's going on here? And low energy as a result. I like that the Fool's underneath, though, because it suggests that you're open to change. That's good. Five of Swords. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this King of Cups is the Divine Masculine because the Queen of Cups is out now. So we have a couple here, an equal match intellectually and in terms of the way you communicate. You may get at loggerheads every now and then. You may get at odds like I showed you here, but I feel like there is a potential love connection here as well. Lots of deep feeling, possibly not revealed or yet revealed. So here's what I see. I see Queen of Cups. That's you, Cancer. Keeping your heart open, but saying, if I get played, I'm gone. You play me, I'm out. I'm not a doormat. I'm going to give 100%. You give 100%, we're golden. You give less than that, I'm gone. And then underneath is that Knight of Cups, because this is what you really desire. Come in with your heart on your sleeve. Share your feelings with me. Tell me how you truly feel. This is a judgment-free zone. I just need something to work with. You play me. I just said it the other day in another reading. Pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. I'm gone. I feel like, Cancer, I feel like you're going to gain some strength here and see the potential of new opportunities should you not receive the sincerity you're looking for. So things will still, the jury will still be out for you for a little while. I love that Spirit's in agreement with you on that, I'm going to give it my all coming from my heart. And that is the advice, but let's see what else Spirit says. Jeez Louise. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Oh my God. I feel almost like you're being warned. I feel like you're being warned, Cancer. And I almost never feel that way. This guidance coming through is telling you, give, but beware. Give, but beware, lest you be taken for everything. Now that can be actual, tangible property, money, whatever, but it can also be your self-esteem, your sense of self, right? It can be why this revealing radiance thing, why the energy is low, why the third chakra is kind of weak at this moment, is if there is an energy that is just literally sucking the life force out of you. So the Six of Pentacles is, yeah, give, but beware. Don't be taken. There's a difference. And underneath is the Justice card. And I feel like Spirit's giving you the Justice card underneath to say, everything's going to come out in the wash. Balance will be restored. Validation and vindication will be yours. But, caution. Definitely, I'm glad I see that Knight of Pentacles, because if you've been there once, you can be there again. I see your backup here. You're getting that inner constitution to say, yeah, I want the sincerity, but if I get anything less than that, I'm out. So I feel like you're getting a backup here. Yes, give from your heart, but beware that you don't get taken. taken advantage of. And I don't mean taken for granted. I mean taken advantage of. Oof. So the energy surrounding you, you may be unaware of. I am now kind of feeling like this Ten of Wands is your energy. I didn't think it was before. But now I do, because I'm seeing the Seven of Wands and the Six of Wands. So look at all this fire energy, right? And I'm feeling the fire in the warrior guides. And that third chakra is the fire in the belly. And here I'm seeing somebody say, oh, you're going to resist this reconciliation. You're going to resist that. Right? Because that's coming from your warrior guides too, where I said that it's about, you know, going the distance and striving for a win-win outcome. And I said the Six of Wands, here's the Six of Wands, and here's somebody resisting it. And if somebody's going to resist that, hello, devil, then I feel as if you're almost ready to offload it all. And the reason why I say I think that's your energy is because here's the Queen of Pentacles underneath. This is self-care. This is doing what's right for you in the moment, in real time. So being in love and feeling a strong soul bond, which I'm seeing this Six of Cups, is a journey in and of itself. But when you begin to ascend and your partner, you know, can't kind of keep pace with you, and they keep falling into the shadow of ego, it can be really difficult and painful. And sometimes you kind of have to do like a self-imposed separation for a time. You're not really separated. That's all an illusion, but you know what I'm saying. Like physically just go to neutral corners. Sometimes you have to do that. And it's a very difficult thing. And I can see why that would be like overtaking your mind here. But at least you know that in the background, running in the background, is this energy of, if this person is not going to seek balance and harmony in this relationship, if they're not going to at least meet me halfway, where we can both walk away feeling vindicated or validated or heard, or whatever that energy is you're seeking, Cancer, then I'm just going to do me. I'm going to unload this and I'm just going to take care of myself. I am seeing you here as a stronger person than what the Oracle revealed. And when I say stronger, I mean like your inner constitution, your fortitude to say, oh, whoa, wait a minute. This does not compute. I will not, you know, this is unacceptable. So you might be feeling low energy. This person may be challenging your very last nerve. But I feel like you've got at least enough self-worth and self-respect to overcome it, and to draw the line and the boundaries where they need to be. Yeah. I think you're fearing that things aren't going to change. Remember I said the Nine of Cups can be wish fulfillment or complacency. Well, here's our King of Swords, sandwiched between two player-esque energies of the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, right? Cycling in and out, same shiz, different day, guys. And I think you're afraid that if you accept this, that you're just going to get more of it, right? Do more of what you've already done, you're going to get more of what you already got. So I do feel that's part of your fear, is about growing complacent and then ending up in this perpetual cycle of someone who comes in and out, maybe even ghosts you. This is very challenging, Cancer. Ain't gonna lie. This is like one of the more challenging readings. I'm clarifying judgment now. I forgot to say that. Okay. All right. So I feel like the jury's out. I've been saying that in almost every reading. It feels like it's coming through right now. Could be as a response to the Mercury retrograde. We're in the post-shadow phase now. So, you know, things are starting to iron themselves out. But we come through that and we're like, oh, I don't know what the heck that was. So I'm going to wait and see. And I feel like that's it. You're going to wait and see. Is this really the love of my life? Is this, or is it time for me to move toward new love? Here's the Nine of Cups again underneath. I feel as if you're willing to be patient, but not complacent. And that's good. I mean, this Ace of Cups and the reconciliation would be a wish fulfilled. So I see that energy coming through as well. And I feel like on some level, you're planting the seeds around that and you're willing to give it a little bit more time. But I don't feel that you'll be complacent at all. And I'm seeing like little inklings here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool underneath and the Ace of Cups with that Nine of Cups underneath. Like you're ready for something new if what you have is only going to deliver you pain, emotional and spiritual pain. I don't think you'll hang out for that. So who shows up? Well, you know the King of Swords is divine masculine energy, can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, does not have to be. We have Scorpio, we have Pisces, we have Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius, the Capricorn energy again, Libra, little Sagittarius here, more Scorpio. We had the Queen of Swords, you know, that's drawing off the energy of the King of Swords. So that is really representing you, but it's also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that may speak to you guys. Somebody here, King and Queen of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The feminine energy, the Queen of Pentacles coming through can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If this is speaking to you, the extended is going to be from the perspective of the divine masculine. How are they showing up? What's their present energy? How do they see this situation, or what are their thoughts about the situation? How do they feel about you? What are their intentions about, you know, towards you going forward? And then I'll pull a card from Spirit to help provide some guidance about what to do with all their energy. And then I'll close out with some additional oracle. So if you're struggling in this connection and you want a sneak peek into the energy of the divine masculine, the link is below. I look forward to seeing you there. If not, stay well. And I will see you in a future reading. Take care, Cancer. Bye for now.